Hey guys, Dan Hood, Big DH 2000 here. Um, well, somebody saw this on some of the pictures I put up a few weeks back of things I was working on and has already purchased it. But this is a USO, unidentified sling object or slingshot object. I'm not exactly sure which it goes by, but Peppermack, Carl, Peppermack Slingshots developed it. Um, I do it a little different from Carl. Carl makes this hole a lot bigger. I guess it's meant to be like a finger hole, but I never found it to be in the right place for my finger. So I've always just made it a bigger hole to hold the lanyard really comfortably. Um, in some cases, designers or Carl has used some of these holes to put in pins. You can do that if you want. And I think at one time he also used the center hole to put the lanyard in, and then this is a finger hole. It's whatever you want. The main objective is the fact that you go, you can see there's little grooves right here to make sure that your tubes lay correctly. It's a tube shooter, that they lay correctly and go over the top. So you put the tube in from the front on the top hole, goes around the back, out the front of the second hole, then you pull it around and you stretch it and you put it down in the slot to hold it tight. It's called the wave attachment method. I'm not sure which slingshot Carl put this on first, but it goes way back. I've seen some of the first versions of it. It's been mimicked, or variations of it now show up all over the place to make tubes easy to attach. But anyway, it's especially good for single tubes, which don't really have much of an option besides wrap and tuck in the wave method, or, if you've got clamps or ocularis plugs. But as you can see, the wave attachment method and the wrap and tuck allow you to get really tiny forks. Now, I know this looks small and you hold it and it's very comfortable to hold and everything. But it is surprisingly big for a little slingshot, and that's because Carl has a big hand, just like me, and that's, you can't make something you can't hold on to. Now, several things I've done with this. You see I've got a long lanyard because I usually do this, and then I hold it, okay? And I get my one finger around wherever I want, generally on the bottom, and then I hold like this and shoot. I've also seen people shorten this lanyard to about this long and then tuck their two bottom fingers in it, and that's the way they hold it, and they just brace with their thumb and forefinger. You can do anything with this you want, folks. You can move the lanyard to almost anywhere as long as it doesn't interfere with the wave attachment method. I wouldn't advise taking the lanyard off, but some people don't shoot it with a lanyard. That's fine. I even had one customer put a large key ring in the end and then stuck his fingers through the key ring with his keys hanging down, gave him extra keys to hang on to down here, and shot this thing. This is just a fun little shooter. It does excellent with tubes, and there's a lot of praise for it, and a lot of people that got Carl's variation and several that got my variation. Well, now to bag this up and send it to a new home. Take care, guys.